one of the last two in the month of May. I hope you all had a great time. Today, we have, I believe, two previous winners. Is that right, Mike and John? No? Oh, John, all right. Ford Deposit Only, the blue team, is playing their first match, and they're going up against PAKAttack, and this is your second, I think. Is that right,
Yeah,
Mike?
this is our second, and we lost the first one.
Very good.
And
well,
it's also our second.
Not very good that you lost.
First.
So we have one set of newbies, so I will continue the usual rules. We have a few changes.
This is our second match, and we lost the first one last Thursday.
Oh, it is. Oh,
yeah.
All right. Then we don't. Good. Then I don't need to go through all the rules in excruciating detail. Just a reminder: no consulting, except during a steal or at the top of a category. If you want to put yourself forward as holding back for the sake of the team for the big points, and only a maximum of 2 buzzes per person per category is allowed. Okay. So we strongly recommend, since we've had at least 3 penalties for that so far this tournament, we strongly recommend that after you've buzzed in twice in a 5-question category, you take your hand off the buzzer so as not to inadvertently buzz in, because we have to be strict about that. It's worked out very well, and it's a lot more democratic. A lot more people get a chance to buzz in. So we're very, very pleased. I love this one. I got to tell you, I love this board. I've been saving it for a pair of teams that I like. I think there's great clues here, a lot of fun to be had. I hope you agree with me. Okay, we'll take this time for questions. And Dan, are we any closer to getting Rochelle on the scoreboard back? Are we any closer to getting Dan back?
Hey, Bob, I'm on the phone with Rochelle now.
Okay.
Just figuring it all out. Give us 2 minutes and I'll let you know.
Very good. Anybody got any music stories from the weekend? Anybody want to buy a lead pencil? I'll wrestle anybody in the crowd for $5.
Well, I don't have a funny story, but for those that would like to know, I was at a Memorial Day cookout yesterday with some friends and family, and I had the chance to try the new Kenny Chesney rum, the coconut flavored rum. It's very good. I just want to say that.
I did not know that he had a signature rum.
He does. Many flavors.
A rum with a view. I went and saw Alien Covenant, and I really enjoyed it. I loved the Alien movies, especially the early ones. And this one is a bridge between Prometheus and the next one they're going to make, which in turn will lead to the first Alien. So this is the second of 3 prequels to the original Alien, which to me is still the scariest movie I ever saw. On opening day of Alien, I was by myself. It was the afternoon. It was empty because nobody had heard about the movie yet. I sat in the front row of the balcony. I almost threw myself off the balcony. I was so scared. I never forget when the captain, Tom Skerritt, got killed early. I knew all bets were off. You knew you couldn't use the billing to determine who was going to survive and in what order they were going to go. And that was so terrifying. It was the first time, I think, that a top-billed actor was killed off early in the movie. And that was really scary. Oh, what a movie that was. Anyway, Alien Covenant isn't quite that scary, but it's pretty darn good. And Michael Fassbender plays a dual role of 2 different robots. I tell you, the technology now for doing double roles, I mean, we're a long way from the Parent Trap. You would swear that these are 2 separate actors in the same room for all the interaction they have. It's just remarkable. I have no idea how they do it. And I don't even think, like a magician, I don't even think I want to know the tricks, but it's really, it's not like the Patty Duke show where you shoot a double from the back for the over-the-shoulder shots and the big line down the middle that nobody could cross. Come a long way. Anyway, it's a good movie. Good movie. I recommend it.
Almost there, Bob.
Okay. I can also tell you that the advanced reviews are in on next Friday's Wonder Woman, and apparently it's very good. A good from the Hollywood Reporter, a very good from Variety, and a rave from The Wrap. Those are the first three I've seen. But that's kind of nice that we have a new origin story that we haven't seen before that's actually being well received.
It does look like an amazing movie, and Friday's my birthday, so I'm excited to go see it on my birthday.
Well, happy birthday in advance, and do go see it. I will probably be going to see Churchill, which also opens that day, but I will catch Wonder Woman over the weekend for sure. Many happy returns, John.
Thank you.
Sounds like it's a good bet for a fun evening. Critics are pretty harsh on the superhero movies that fall short, especially the origin stories, which can be so predictable. But apparently this one's real good. So enjoy, everybody. I don't have any other reviews. Although last night I did watch PT 109 as a simultaneous tribute to Memorial Day and the 100th birthday of John F. Kennedy. Picture didn't hold up too well.
All right, Bob, you should see the scoreboard now.
I do. Everybody ready?
And yes, Rochelle, her audio isn't working, so she won't be able to interact, but she is. She can hear you and keep score.
Oh, dang. I like it when she
I know.
people don't get. All right. Well, maybe it'll repair
She's
it.
gonna try to join from a second computer, so.
Oh, that's swell.
And
Okay,
I just
everybody.
hung up on her accidentally. Good luck, Bob. I'll be here.
Okay, Dan will be here, and Rochelle is our scorekeeper, and we really look forward to all of you enjoying this game. Since today is May 31st, I was instantly drawn to this board, whose first category is It Happened in June. It happened in June. Remember, teams, you can buzz in anytime. You don't have to wait for Alex to finish the clue. As soon as you think you know what the answer is, buzz in. Okay, good luck, teams. And we apologize in advance for glitches. We'll try to overcome them. For 1 point, and it happened in June. On June 16th, 1858, this man gave his House Divided speech in Springfield, Illinois. On June 16th, Ren.
Lincoln.
Lincoln is right. First blood for deposit, 1 point. For 2 points, it happened in June. Acrobat Charles Blondin crossed this North American landmark on a tightrope on June 30th, 1859. Ren.
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls is right for 2 points, and I always like an opportunity to do this. Now Rin is out for the rest of this category. If he buzzes in, his team will lose 2 points. So everybody but Rin, here we go. It happened in June for 3. In June 2006, this newsman ended his 44-year career at CBS. In June 2006, this newsman, Craig?
Is it Dan Rather?
Dan Rather is right. 3 more points for deposit. It happened in June for 4. According to calculations by Eratosthenes, according to his calculations, it was June 11th, 1184 BC, that this mythic city was sacked and burned. According to calculations by Eratosthenes, it was June 11th. Nick?
Atlantis.
No, that is incorrect. Sorry. We take away 4 points. John, you and your team can consult for 10 seconds. According to calculations by Eratosthenes, it was June 11th, 1184 BC, that this mythic city was sacked and burned. The team has 10 seconds to consult and either answer or pass. If they pass, no loss. If they answer wrong, deduction.
We pass.
Okay, not quite that mythic, Craig. It was, who buzzed in? Anyway, I'm sorry, I've forgotten, but not quite that mythic. The answer is Troy. Troy is what we were looking for. Okay, no harm, no foul. Good to be aggressive. Here we go. It happened in June for 5 points. Rin is still out of it. This leader did some sightseeing around a newly defeated Paris on June 23rd, 1940. This leader did some sightseeing, Mike.
Hitler.
Adolf Hitler is right, and PAKAttack is now back in black, even though they're the right team. At the end of one category, it's 6-1 favor for deposit. Hereafter, I will repeat the score at the end of every 3 categories. Okay? All right. Now, our second category, I like that one. I think some of you will like this too. Name that sports conference. I will give you the schools. You give me the current name of the conference these schools belong to. Okay? For 1 point. Michigan, Ohio State. Michigan, Ohio State. Time. Dan, you know this one.
The Big Ten.
Big Ten, yes, even though there are 11 schools in it. I sense I was wrong. We don't have a lot of football fans here. Well, let's get through the category then. Name that sports conference for 2. Oregon, Oregon State. Oregon, Oregon State. Mike.
The Pac-10.
Pac-10 is right. 2 points for PAKAttack. Pac, get it? No wonder you know it. Name that sports conference for 3. Baylor, Oklahoma. Baylor, Oklahoma. Time. Dan?
Big 12.
Big 12 is right. It's my TA here. In any online class, the TA always has the answers when the students do not. Name that sports conference for 4. Alabama, Georgia. Ren.
SEC.
The SEC is correct. And finally, name that sports conference for 5 points. Boise State, Fresno State. Boise State, Fresno State. Time. I bet you, Dan, on some of these, if there was consulting, we would have gotten more responses here. Do you know the answer, Dan?
I don't, because they've moved conferences so many times. The Mountain West.
No, it was a triple stumper on the show too, so no shame to anybody. The Western Athletic Conference.
The WAC.
The WAC.
Can you hear me now? Ah.
I can, Rochelle.
Loud and clear. I think you have the volume up on the other computer, so mute one of them.
To mute one of them.
And Rochelle, did you do well in that category?
Hold on. I have to mute the right one.
You're good. I muted the other one.
Did you do well in that category, Rochelle?
On the football one?
Yeah.
I did not know any of those, Bob.
Okay. Neither did I. But I have the answers. Here we go. We have another rugged, hairy, with all respect to Annabelle and Rochelle, another hairy-chested category. Keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. For 1 point. In 2010, the DOT issued rules banning this new form of communication by truckers while driving. In 2010, the DOT issued rules banning this new form of communication by truckers while driving. 5 seconds. Time. It's ASL. No, it's not ASL, of course. It's the replacement of the CB radio. Texting. Texting is what we were looking for. No texting while driving, truckers. Keep on trucking for 2. Massive, that's in quotes. You know how Jeopardy works. Massive rhyming term for your standard tractor trailer truck. Massive rhyming term for your standard tractor trailer truck. 5 seconds. Time. It's known as a big rig. Big rig is the rhyming term. Keep on trucking for 3. In 2008, Atlanta truckers protested the rising price of this type of fuel, their lifeline. In 2008, Craig.
What is diesel?
Diesel fuel is correct. That's 3 points for deposit. Nicely done, sir. Keep on trucking for 4. Also called splash guards, these on a truck help prevent splashing on following cars. Ren?
Mud flaps.
Mud flaps is right. It's another 4 points for 4 deposit. And finally, for 5 points in, keep on trucking. Truckers know these have a range of about 25 miles in motor vehicles and federally limited power of 4 watts. Truckers know these have a range of about 25 miles in motor vehicles. John?
Radar detectors.
That is incorrect. Nice guess, though. Good opportunity for you, PAKAttack. Mike, consult with your team. Truckers know these have a range of about 25 miles in motor vehicles and federally limited power of 4 watts. Excuse me. They're consulting for 10 seconds. Mike, responder pass?
We'll pass.
Okay. I gave it away inadvertently before. It's CB radios. CB radios. On the show, the wrong answer was headlamps. You know, a range of 25 miles. Those are some headlamps. I don't think the Hubble has headlamps that intense. All right. Well, as if to make up for the previous 2 categories, we now go to chick lit. Chick lit. See what you know about chick literature. For 1 point, Rebecca is an unrepentant spender in Sophie Kinsella's Confessions of This. Rin.
Confessions of a Shopaholic.
1 point is correct. Shopaholic. Chicklet for 2. 6 Californians read and discuss Persuasion, Emma, and 4 other novels in Karen Joy Fowler's novel, Her Book Club. 6 Californians read and discuss Persuasion, Emma, and 4 other novels in Karen Joy Fowler's novel, Her Book Club. Ren.
Jane Austen.
The Jane Austen Book Club is the book. I remember the academic who's accused of never reading novels. He said, of course I read novels. I read all 6 every year. Jane Austen is who you meant. Okay. Chicklet for 3. Let's see if Chicklet's in somebody else's wheelhouse besides Ren. Andrea Sachs, assistant to the editor of a fashion magazine, is the protagonist of this novel by Lauren Weisberger. Belle.
Devil Wears Prada. Devil Wears Prada.
The Devil Wears Prada is correct, and a great movie, too. I don't mind admitting I've seen it 16 times. Okay, Chicklet for 4. A sisterly rivalry to give Henry VIII a male heir is the basis for this Philippa Gregory historical novel. A sisterly rivalry to give Henry VIII a male heir is the basis for this Philippa Gregory historical novel. 5 seconds. Belle.
Did the other Berlin Girl?
Good job. The Other Berlin Girl is right for 4. Now, that was a dreary movie that I couldn't even get through once. So go figure. Okay, finally, for 5 points in Chick Lit. Her classics of the genre include Lipstick Jungle, 4 Blondes, and of course, Sex and the City. Her classics of the genre include Lipstick Jungle, 4 Blondes, and of course, Sex and the City. 5 seconds. Mike.
Candace Bushnell.
That is right. Candace Bushnell, and we are tied. Well done. Okie dokie. 15-15 at the end of the 4th category. Now we go to our 5th category in this first round. Neck and neck. Good match. We predict you'll deal with the Zodiac. We predict you'll deal with the Zodiac. So the teams are allowed to consult for a few seconds, spectators, and decide whether somebody's really good at the Zodiac. They might want to lay out until the 4 or 5 point clues. Okay, For 1 point in Zodiac. Nothing, or perhaps everything, is fishy about Neptune being one of the Rin?
Pisces.
One of the 2 planets said to rule this sign. Pisces is right. Ford Deposit takes a 1-point lead. Zodiac for 2. The 10th sign of the Zodiac, this cardinal Earth sign really gets your goat. The 10th sign of the Zodiac, this cardinal Earth sign really gets your goat. Time. The goat sign is Capricorn. Capricorn. Used to work with somebody who said, "You get under my goat," which I always thought was an hysterical image. Here we go. I guess not. Zodiac for 3. The Astrology Encyclopedia says the key phrase for this sign is, "I balance." The Astrology, Bell?
Libra.
Libra, the scales is correct. PAKAttack comes back 3 points. Zodiac for 4. A person born under this May 22nd, June 21st sign is said, John?
Gemini.
And just halfway through the clue, I'm going, John's birthday is this week. This is his sign.
Yeah.
Totally accidental. You deserve the happy birthday points. That's 4 points. John's birthday, spectators, is this Friday, so he is a Gemini. Do you have a 2-sided personality and often change moods quickly?
I will let my employees answer that question.
Apparently, there is universal agreement there. Okay. All right, that was fun. Unfortunately, no more Zodiac because we have a surprise substitution, surprise substitution, surprise substitution. Zodiac for 5. We're going to replace Zodiac for 5 because it was a visual category. I tried and tried. I couldn't figure out how to reconstruct it. So the category for 5 points, teams, for this one clue, although the 2 buzz rule still applies. If you buzzed in twice, you can't buzz in for this one. Old lunch counter lingo. Old lunch counter lingo for 5 points. Oh, look, little Johnny is chowing down on a bow wow with red lead, a favorite. Oh, look, little Johnny, Ren?
Hot dog with ketchup.
Hot dog with ketchup is right. And that's 5 points. One more category in this clue. Isn't this a jolly game? The category is body language. Body language. Figures of speech dealing with the body. For 1 point, teams. A kleptomaniac could be accused of having sticky these. Rin?
Fingers.
Sticky fingers for 1 point. Body language for 2. Intimidation using looks or words is called this kind of beating. Intimidation using looks or words is called this kind of beating. Ren?
Browbeating.
Browbeating is correct. It was a triple stumper on the show, so that knocks you out of this round, Ren. Get off the buzzer and hope your team does as well as you have. Here we go for 3 points in body language. If you're earning money rapidly, you're said to be making it this body part over this partner body part. John?
Making money hand over fist.
Hand over fist is what we were looking for.
We work in collections. We know that.
So you do. I remember it was funny on Friends when Joey said he was picking up cash as a sperm donor and making money hand over fist, and Chandler just rolled it. I don't even think he had a response. It was just a very funny moment. Here we go for 4 points in body language. This 2-word phrase means space to work comfortably and mentions a certain joint. Craig?
Elbow room.
Elbow room is right for 4 points. And our final clue in this first round for 5 points. Somebody's got to mute. Who's not muted? Okay, we're all muted. For 5 points in body language. To seriously apply oneself or redouble one's efforts is to this body part down. To seriously apply oneself or, Craig?
Double down.
No, that's incorrect. I have to subtract 5. Good opportunity for PAKAttack. Mike, consult with your team. I'll repeat it. To seriously apply oneself or redouble one's efforts is to this body part down.
Hands down.
Oh, nope. So no harm, no foul. 5 points lost there. No. Rochelle, do you know?
It's not foot down either, is it?
No.
It's head down, isn't it?
Nope. To apply oneself or redouble one's efforts, Dan?
No idea.
Huh? I actually inadvertently showed it to you. It is to knuckle down. Knuckle down is what we were looking for. Okay. Well, we won't have a tie because we have odd and even scores, but it's a great match. It's virtually a tie, given the number of points in the second round. For Deposit has 30. PAKAttack has 13. But now we go into the second round where the points are doubled and the everything can really change. Our first category is super. Super. Okay, I can't tell you anything more about it, but I think you'll get the hang of it. Super is the first category. For 2 points. Good luck, teams. The 2006 film Superman Returns contains a dedication to this actor who died in 2004. Ren?
Christopher Reeves.
Sorry, can't accept. We'll throw it over to PAKAttack. The 2006 film Superman Returns contains a dedication to this actor who died in 2004.
Christopher Reeve.
Christopher Reeves. Sorry, Ren, could not take it. Christopher Reeves is incorrect. And you know, Jeopardy, like us, is always a lot stricter in the second round. Okay. Lots of points left. Super for 4 points. The title superhero of this 2008 film shares his name with a signer of the Declaration of Independence. The title superhero of this 2008 film shares his name with a signer of the Declaration of Independence. 5 seconds. John.
Hancock.
Hancock is right for 4 points. I heard that was a stiff, was it? Anybody see it?
I saw it. That's the one with Will Smith, right?
Will Smith, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's all right.
That's all right. Well, you don't want to hear that for a multi-million-dollar tentpole. Okay, here we go for 6 points in Super. Super! This hero-studded film is set during Nixon's 5th term as the world is on the brink of nuclear war. This hero-studded film is set during Nixon's 5th term. Craig?
X-Men Days of Future Past.
Incorrect. We subtract 6 points from For Deposit. Good chance for you, PAKAttack. This hero-studded film is set during Nixon's 5th term as the world is on the brink of nuclear war.
Go for it, Nick.
Watchmen.
Watchmen, baby. That's right. Watchmen. Oh, I love my Watchmen. 6 points for PAKAttack. Nice. 26-21. Made up some ground there. Here we go. Super for 8. Cutlery was the chosen weapon of the Blue Raja, played by Hank Azaria in this 1999 super film spoof. Cutlery was the chosen weapon of the Blue Raja, played by Hank Azaria in this 1999 super film spoof. 5 seconds. Time. You know, I'm thinking an 18-year time lag is maybe a little long for 8 points for a movie as lousy as Mystery Men. Mystery Men was the dud. Okay, finally for Super. Here we go for 10 points. At the end of Iron Man, a scene finds Samuel L. Jackson as this one-eyed SHIELD director? At the end of Iron Man, a scene finds Samuel L. Jackson as this one-eyed Bell?
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury is right. And for the first time, PAKAttack jumps into the lead.
Yeah.
31 to 26. Very good game. Okay, our next category is Cali. Cali, my old home state, for 2 points. Events in 1849 certainly helped California earn this official state nickname. Events in 1849, John?
The Gold Rush.
Sorry, can't accept. Here you go, Mike. Chance to extend your lead. Events in 1849 certainly helped California earn this official state nickname. The team is consulting.
Golden State?
That is right, for 2 points. Cali is the Golden State. Okay, for 4 points in Cali. This great fracture of California's crust is the principal fault of a 600-mile network. Ren?
The San Andreas Fault.
San Andreas Fault is correct. Remember, folks, no consulting. Should be no sound when we unmute. Very good. That's 6 points. For 8 points, no, I'm sorry, that was 4. My mistake, Rochelle. That was 4 points. For 6 points in Cali, this 25,000 square mile California desert includes Joshua Tree National Park. This 25,000 square mile California desert includes Joshua Tree National Park. 5 seconds. Time. Rochelle, Dan?
Is it Mojave?
Mojave Desert is right. Your team would be proud of you, Rochelle. Here we go for 8 in Cali. At 14,485 feet, this peak is California's highest point. At 14,495 feet, this peak is California's highest point. Time. It is Mount Whitney. Mount Whitney. For 10 points. Big 10 points in Cali. Named after a companion of St. Paul, this San County is the largest in area in the lower 48. Named after a companion of St. Paul, this San County is the largest in area in the lower 48. Time. Rochelle?
I'm going to guess. Is it San Mateo?
No, not right. Dan? But you don't lose points.
Okay.
I would just make my way down the different San, so I would be a guess.
Well, St. Paul's companion was Bernard, and it's San Bernardino County.
I
San
thought
Bernardino.
it was Minnesota. Oh, Minneapolis, that is.
Oh, remember the category was Cali.
No, but I thought the partner was whatever.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay. Our next category is a fun one. Go ballistic. Go ballistic. What do you know about ballistics? If you know a lot, you might want to hang out till the 8 or 10 point clue. But that's your choice. Here we go for 2 points. Ballistics, the science of projectiles, comes from the Greek balein, B-A-L-L-E-I-N, to do this to something. Ballistics, the science, Rin?
Throw.
Throw is right. Very good, sir. That was a triple stumper on the show. But it didn't stump you. Very well done. Go ballistic for 4. A projectile's trajectory is subject to gravity, lift, and this force that's heavily dependent on nose shape. A projectile's, Nick?
Drag.
Drag is right for 4 points. Oh, back and forth. Good, 2 well well-placed teams. Very good match so far. Go ballistic for 6. Here we go. This two-word term that includes part of the gun refers to a bullet's speed as it leaves. 2000 FPS is not uncommon. This two-word term, Nick.
Muzzle velocity.
Muzzle velocity is right. A triple stumper on the show, Nick. Well done, but that knocks Nick out of the category because he's buzzed in twice. Here we are. Go ballistic for 8 for everybody else. An early forensic ballistics debate was central to the 1921 murder trial of these two Italian-American anarchists. An early forensic ballistics debate was central to the 1921 murder trial of these two Italian-American anarchists. Time. They were Sacco and Vanzetti.
Yeah.
Sacco and Vanzetti. I'm sorry, Rochelle, were you going to come in with that one?
I knew that one, Bob.
Okay.
Although
very
I was
good.
not alive in 1921, just to clarify for the panel.
Neither was I, which is widely falsely rumored. Okay, go ballistic for 10 points. Internal ballistics studies the conversion of a propellant's chemical energy into a projectile's energy of this type. Internal ballistics studies the conversion of a propellant's chemical energy into a projectile's energy of this type. Rin.
Kinetic.
Kinetic, another triple stumper on the show. And that, well done, Ren. And that boosts for deposit back at the halfway point in our second round. We have PAKAttack at 43, for deposit 40. It's still anybody's game. And our next category is Expo. Expo. For 2 points in Expo. In 1986, the world came to this Canadian city for an expo. In 2010, the world came back. In 1986, the world came to this Canadian city for an expo. In 2010, the world came back. 5 seconds. Time. This is one I'm sure somebody would have buzzed in if we
Montreal.
Everybody's going Montreal, Toronto, or no, Vancouver.
Oh.
Vancouver was the correct answer. Vancouver. Though Montreal was the wrong answer on the show, so that's good. Here we go for 4 points. It's the structure representing a country. At the 1937 Paris Expo, you could see Guernica at the Spanish one. It's the structure representing a country. At the 1937 Paris Expo, you could see Guernica at the Spanish one. Time. And Rochelle, it's called?
I don't know.
Dan, really?
It's a museum of some
No,
kind?
no, it's called a pavilion.
Oh,
Spanish pavilion. Yeah. I remember that from my New York City World's Fair days in '64 when I was a wee babe. Wee babe. I was actually taking the train to go in alone. Okay, here we go for Expo for 6 points. Nearly 20,000 homes were demolished in preparation for this Chinese city's 2010 Expo. Nearly 20,000 homes were demolished in preparation for this Chinese city's 2010 Expo. Time. That urban renewal occurred to Shanghai. Shanghai. And I saw it too. For 8 points in Expo. A 1906 Milan Fair, separated, what am I saying? I'll start again. A 1906 Milan Fair celebrated the opening of the Simplon Tunnel under these? A 1906 Milan fair celebrated the opening of the Simplon Tunnel under these. Time. The tunnel was cut through the Alps. The Alps. And the Lord Alps those that Alps themselves, as we know. Okay, here we go. Expo for 10. A 21-hour production of this Goethe tale was a highlight of the 2000 Expo in Hanover, Germany. A 21-hour production of this Goethe tale was a highlight of the 2000 Expo in Hanover, Germany. This Goethe tale. Nick.
I want to say Mephistopheles.
Sorry, got to subtract 10. John, want to take it? 21-hour production of this Goethe tale, highlight in the 2000 Expo in Hanover.
We are going to pass.
Okay, you're so close, Nick. The tale is called Faust. Mephistopheles is a key character, but the tale is Faust. Nice try, but still there's a lot of chance to come back. Okay, now we go to all in quotes. All, the word all, A-L-L in quotes. Jeopardy watchers know what that means. The letters A-L-L will be, the syllable all will be part of every response. Good luck, teams, for 2 points. A small one is a cascade. A large one, a cataract. A small one is a cascade. A large one, Ren?
Waterfall.
Waterfall is right for 2. All for 4. A booth where items are displayed for sale. A booth where items are displayed for sale. Mike?
A stall.
Stall is right for 4 points. Back and forth between the teams. All for 6. Ocular orb. Ocular orb. Rin?
Eyeball.
Eyeball is correct for 6 points. All for 8. Type of commercial site the Westfield Group specializes in running. Type of commercial, Mike?
Mall.
Mall, shopping mall is right, 8 points. And finally, all for 10. On a Volga River cruise, Uglich and Yaroslavl might be these 3-word stops. On a Volga River cruise, Uglich and Yaroslavl. John?
Port of call.
Port of call is right for 10 points. Wow, nice. Pulled that one out there. Ports of call. Now, we have 4 deposit at 58, PAKAttack 45, and everybody wants to know where this is going to go. But I wonder if anybody was paying attention and saw the theme of this round. Can we recap? The categories were Super, Cali, Go Ballistic, Expo, All. So our final category, of course, is a crocus. A crocus.
Hey, Bob,
Yes.
since this is the last category and it's very close, maybe the teams want to talk to each other for 10 seconds.
Good idea. That's sort of why I wanted to give that out here. It is very close, and remember, there's more. We go to 6, 8, and 10 points. So if you know something about the category, maybe you want to hold off. For those not interested, I will just say Super Cali, Go Ballistic, Expo, All, a Crocus, which I think was hysterical, and I still do. Okay, teams, great match, no matter how it turns out, because you both played splendidly. Here we go to determine the winner of this match and who will continue in the TPT. For deposit 58, PAKAttack 45. Good luck, teams. 2 points in a crocus. A crocus. Crocuses grow from corms, C-O-R-M-S, sometimes called solid these objects from which tulips grow. Crocuses grow from, Rin?
Bulbs.
Bulbs is right. That's a big 2 points for 4 deposit, 60 to 45. A crocus for 4. A king by the name of Crocus was a leader of the Alemanni tribe when it attacked forces of this empire in 260 AD. A king by the name of Crocus was a leader of the Alemanni tribe when it attacked forces of this empire. Rin.
The Roman Empire.
The Roman Empire is right for another 4 points. 64 to 45. A crocus for 6. Crocus is a shade of this color, as are primrose and jonquil. Crocus is a shade of this color, as are primrose and jonquil. Five seconds. Time. They're all shades of yellow. Shades of yellow. Crocus yellow. Crocus for 8. Botanically, the crocus is a member of this 4-letter plant family named for the Greek goddess of the rainbow. Botanically, the crocus is a member of this 4-letter plant family named for the Greek goddess of the rainbow. 5 seconds. Time. That 4-letter plant family is the iris. The iris. The goddess Iris. And finally, for 10 points in a crocus, early cultivation of crocus is depicted in frescoes found in this Mediterranean island's Knossos archaeology site. Early cultivation of crocus is depicted in frescoes found in this Mediterranean island's Knossos archaeology site. 5 seconds. Time. The Mediterranean island is Crete, and that crocus category kind of undone you, but it was a great match. 4 deposit only wins with 64 and moves on. PAKAttack with 45. Nothing to be embarrassed about. You both teams were splendid, and I congratulate you both. We have to hand over the room now to our next match and our